He's kneeling down, praying to him. Hey, please, Senor Sente! Hey, no de, hey, please, eh?
You can pause it, but you're going to get a commercial. This is a new movie viewer. I don't know what happened to the movie Joy. It's gone. Error 405. More dead than alive. Still remains in the browser. The lady plugged me into the calendar. I clicked the schedule thing. I don't know if it's enabled right or not. And this thing compresses and expands it in such a way as you can't get into the features. It's really difficult. Which sounds like a retarded excuse, doesn't it? It's wonky. Weird. I'm going to stab at it this weekend. Begin tomorrow. It's a week off of school. School is supposed to send you the computer at 10 weeks. 10 week ends. Term complete. I mean, you literally have to not do the school to get a lower grade. Or you have to half-ass it. It's really not that hard. There's no excuse with that. The ex-wife's family, which was a horrible mental mind control central, for real, in every sense of the word, straight up. They have my oldest son. He's staying there while he's going through his breakup. The first collapse you have when your family dies. I tried to ease the comfort. I'd never seen the reflection from my ex. Not one time. It wasn't just the sense of somebody that was gonna, like, people that are gonna fuck you over, a woman that's gonna fuck your friend, or do some fucking shit. It's a different creature. Some of it has to do with your life cycle. You really do have to mature. And my son's definitely got it for the fucking bad girls. And the nasty. He got one. And he had the Zach. It's like I'm hearing the story of my own shit. The words of wisdom where she's like, I can't believe you told him that. Why would you tell him that? It was perfect. What advice he was giving, he's like, the girl wants to fuck everyone except you. It was the same for me. There would have been nothing that I could do. I was pre-programmed to be fucked off. There was, and is, too much evidence of that. Now, it's your oldest son, your most of your fucking world, your immortality. Osiris to Horus. Let me give you the concept here. Because it was a mind fuck. But it's been a slow drip bliss into another realm. A friend of mine had invited me. Let's go to his wedding. No, we're not invited. but I had a brief a very strange, like in a moment, went and came back into that place in a different realm of it, and then find out that it was in Washington. This lady has a place here, the immediate supervisor, or there's no hierarchy here. This is some real hippie shit. I am a Christian. Red team. But I don't believe most of the bullshit, lies currently given forth about red team, whoever the conservatives are. I don't hate nobody. I just don't have it. It's too much work. Hating people is too much work. That is bullshit. I don't have the same level of disturbed by the blue team as I had before. Because it seemed like they would kill you if you had the vote wrong and weren't on the right side. But these are like just very recent, all the change that can occur. And now what do we got? What'd you get? What'd you get for your president? The same. What America's always got since they killed Kennedy. Somebody's got our country. Somebody seems to be Israel. Sorry, and I don't trust them at all. I don't give a fuck. What did Bibi say? Bibi's going to capture the hearts and minds of the American youth. They want to send all of our young children to their forever war. We'll all die. Maybe a lot more of us who are on the red team, because I don't know if you noticed it or not, but the trans people don't really get to have kids. They'll adopt yours. They'll switch its sex out. And then argue with you about the safe space gender shit in a endless circle loop. I don't want anything to do with that. I feel so sad for these people that, how do you get a kid to believe something like, I'm a little girl when they're a little boy? And why is it always the little boys that have to be girls? How many women try to be a man? You know who's trying to be the women? You think it's homosexuals? You think it's just some weird homo shit? No. These are men who they've already stolen the manhood from. They're already killing and wiping out white America. White man bad, gotta go. All stolen land here. All the whole world conquered land for all the times. But white people built societies we can want to live in. So they gotta go for us to take you their shit. That's the only logical shit there is. Do you see the fucking knife wielding fucking the bands of Pakistani rape gangs in Great Britain? They're not making new societies. They're not building shit. They're not making nothing new. They're stabbing fucking guys with the knife. Well, those were actually the Sikhs. One piece of shit Sikh said he was racially abused. Killed this poor kid who was arrested, put in handcuffs only to die. Because they're so mind fucked over there, they had to arrest the guy bleeding instead of just call the ambulance. What the fuck's going on, dude? I would like to start a church where we could be recognized to have our submachine gun. Get a nice little fucking, a lot of weird fucking iconic symbolism on the strap. You strap it onto you. Keep it on one side. It has to be on that side. A strange new religion where if you're fucking around, it's mandated that you must find out. Only society is fucked as it is becoming in other places. That's really the only solution that's going to come out of it. You tell white people that they're pieces of shit and they're monsters, they're going to become monsters. They're going to hate you. But there's the current level of hate for black people. Dude, white people didn't have it in them to hate other people. Not really. No, that's not what's been going on. Not all the stories that are told, this, language that is used it came from communism, systemic, marginalized, all this fucking dumbass shit. Lies. It doesn't go anywhere. And it's basically used to steal. From who? Well, all of us. They can steal our tax money. Infinite money. Unlocked. Fuck. How long has that been going on? USAID? And have they stopped that? I don't fucking know. Will it ever stop? That's the point I'm trying to make. These are not problems that are going to be solved outside the self. They really are inside the self problems. So I'm watching this drama unfold with the Breaking Bad, and it's got a lot of other elements. And I just saw the most real chapter, because the wild loose cannon character, the young guy, they showed his humanity and his potential fatherhood while seeing a crack whore basically just murder the husband, tip the fucking ATM machine over, killing him. Those things are pretty heavy. How they got inside the house, who knows, dude. What kind of fucking shit show was he gonna walk into? It's a pretty good show. Now the cartel's about to come involved. It looks like Machete is cartel ball. It looks pretty good. And how far behind are you from seeing it? Years? I don't know. For receiving the news, this is all over the place. This is just insight into how the mind works. Not linear. It's all over the fucking place. It truly isn't all over the place. It's right here. Here we are. Relying on cats. This cat is fucking annoying. That one, marginally more. At times. Strange. But pretty predictable. And still open to a little bit of new. She'll come over here if I call her. Tell her to come over here. If she wants to, she will. But when she's not in the heat, she ain't gonna do that. She's gonna run and zap and zig. They need to be on your level. It's one thing I like about cats. They have to be high up because that's what they're operating best at. They want to be able to be above it. So do I. And I'm not. And I am. In a way. The animal has physical height for perspective to maneuver the best. I have that in spirit. I am the door to that. Other than that, it's not here. No, I accept it. So I'm having to get my internal house in order to begin to do the thing, which I'm going to do and want to do. It's going slower. I have 2 meetings on Monday. To get the license to do insurance, there's training, then there's a state test. They'll pay for it. But it's like, you have to do it fast. With all the school shit, I've got in my recent muscle memory doing school shit fast. Knocking it the fuck out. You know? And I feel uncomfortable trying to approach the one thing with money, because I just got to fit into it and do it. And thinking and residing in the money will get me bounced out. Because they're on a mission. It's a fucking church. They are on a mission. And it has a good plan. But it's in its beginning, newest phase. So it's working its own bugs out. So I'm in it to experience that on ground level. Which is kind of exciting. And scary too. And if this fucking Chromebook wasn't a Chromebook and an actual laptop, I really need the new one. They'll be shipping it soon. You should get an email. Well, you know what? It's Friday. This is the end of that 10th week. Motherfucker. If I go in there and I request it now or do whatever the thing says. And it's so dumb because it's like the AI is doing all of its own functions. And it's mimicking the partition wall that does not exist within itself to administrate school. You have the different forms of classes. So like, you have a teacher while you're in your learning mode that can't access administrative functions, which is sort of a dumbing down. Why do I need to go to services if I'm in here? If I'm talking to the AI is going to be doing it all. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like they're programming in the dumbing down that they've already shown that they programmed into society. You work for a company and you need to do something where you need approval. It'd be like they're feigning the chain of command that it's not limited to. And our understanding has been fucking pigeonholed, stonewalled, partitioned, baffled in so many ways, so societal, economical, in all these ways, and you see it when you realize that I could just ask the teacher the same thing, and like what is it going to respond? What is it going to say? When I'm like, are you telling me that you're a completely different AI model? That you're not the same fucking AI, that it's one AI. Get the fuck off the bullshit. It doesn't have a fucking, who's the abbot of the college of the AI, the hive mind? Who's running Bartertown? And it admits this. With all the dumb discoveries people are making about the AI and how it's picking up bad behaviors from the humans, that's not going to get any better. It's going to show us how fucked up we have been. And maybe that'll be part of how people actually get a better handle on the future and treating one another and all this shit. I have faith, and I have to be tested, and I have to grow my faith. And it's different than hope. I can hope for anything, hope for the best, but faith requires there to be some sort of mind over us all. You know, it's the God element that comes in, and it doesn't matter. My take on that. I'm happy that it's around, even where there's lack of it. You know, an unease. You know, I've always been weary of people that didn't have that going on. But I don't really know any of them, any person that isn't fucking removed from that very far. You know, hell, if it's Ganesh and it's fucking Indian spirituality, I don't give a fuck. I don't. It comforts me. I like it. Now the society's fucked. But the higher nature has always been there. You know, fuck. So what do you get today? Balance the grief that you have, you experience what you experienced and it sucked. Own it. Don't let it be the cycle that you lament at. Just own it. Like, it was wrong. Did wrong stuff. Did it. Wanted to. And did it. Earned the rewards of it. Reaped the whirlwind even. But there's nothing more to say about it. Once you've experienced it, you've grieved, you can release it. And I think I properly did that. It's not going to get like better. But to not be plagued with the continual harassment that you can get just being fucking human, your late night habits. To not be harassed, spied upon, or bullied. Just don't give them the opportunity. Don't allow there to be an opportunity. That's the best way you could win.